Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah, so. Okay. Yes, so. Okay, got it. Okay, so meeting is now streamed. Awesome. So we really, what we have gone through now is Michelle just logged off. Okay, so probably we're not addressing something. She's like, I know them all. Yeah, but really, some of the problem that we have been facing in terms of when you put your you turn your Healy on, and then it goes back to the program. You press any program. It happened to me almost for 2 or 3 days, and I did everything, turn my computer, turn my phone off, waited for a couple of hours, turned it back on. I did didn't had a reset. I did all the little techniques that have told us to do, but really nothing happened. Nothing happened. So then I deleted the app itself, the pink dot. After I deleted it, and I went and installed a new one, and then so now it's asking me for the serial number of my Healy. So I had to actually scan it. But usually when I try to scan it, to put my phone, put my camera on my phone on over my Healy, it will really read it. But this time it refuses. It couldn't read it. Nothing happened. So I had to take a picture of the serial number and expanded it and manually entered it. So that's and then after that, I think I rebooted my system again. I started it. So I rebooted it, which means I put it off again and turn it back on. And then so now it shows me all the program. Before it would only show me one program, and when I press it, it just goes back again. So, and anyone who's experiencing that, you can try that. And another thing, Diana, you had something that you had shared that you did because of your new phone. Do you want to share it again? Do you want to let us know?
Well, I had
sorry, can I just say it? Do we need to say the disclaimer?
Well, you can say the disclaimer. We can say the disclaimer. Yes, we can say the disclaimer again.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, that's very good. That is very good. I'm going to have us say the disclaimer. I actually have it.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, so I'm not able to upload it on my computer right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna share it. So we just read it here.
Awesome.
So because we're talking about Healy, it is really critical that we at least make sure that we have the Healy disclaimer. Because they are the covering, that they are the people who created the device that we're talking about. So, and we want to make sure that we follow the disclaimer and be in alignment in what I say. So it says Healy is a microcurrent medical device that has been cleared by U.S. Food and Drug Administration only for local relief of acute, chronic, and arthritis pain and muscle soreness due to overexertion. Healy also has non-medical applications that use its individualized microcurrent frequency, IMF, to harmonize your bioenergetic field. Always use your Healy in accordance with its instruction for use. And then of course there's other stuff there, which is just note. But this is the Healy disclaimer. So we feel free to talk about the Healy. Again, what we talked about in the past is just some of the issues that we're dealing with in terms of on and off, and making sure that our Healy is working, that the device is working, that we're able to use it, and to its fullness, at least to the best of our knowledge so far. I know that I think I shared one time, not too long ago, if it's not last week, that this device, I know a lot of people probably thought that they know it or think that they understand it, but you don't. I just wanted to, I do not. This device, it is evolving in terms of we getting really to know what it is, what it is or what it is capable of doing. I mean, we we know right now that Healy is the only frequency device in the world so far, in the world we live in so far, maybe in a Mars, maybe in another planet, but here that can analyze your body and identify some part of your body or the organ of your body that needs assistance. Not only will it identify it or show you that, but also it has the ability to now generate the program that is necessary to help you harmonize that, or to say, yeah, to bring harmony to that part of the body. That's the only device that we have for now. You know, I know we're saying that because, you know, people may next future do something else, piggyback on what is created. But it is really amazing. And I know that because we're in the Western world, it is difficult. You know, some people don't even understand what this device has to offer, and so it's easy for us to run to aspirin or whatever, or medicine that we go when we have headache, but we do have something that gives us the ability to be able to deal with all those headache and things other than the pain that we go through, which is has been approved or cleared by FDA. So we have something that we can go that doesn't cause us another side effect. And that is this thing called Healy. And it has us pain and pain relief, and it has sleep program. It has not only sleep program, it had, rest and, just things to help bring harmony to you. And then like now we're running a program called, it's called Coherence. So just bringing harmony between our mind and heart, and just bringing harmony between people. And that's really what we're looking for in this world. There's so much chaos, chaos here, chaos there. But there is something that we, as a body, as a human being, are able to use together. And, even just for a conversation, you know what I'm saying? Even just for a conversation that unite us together as people. So that's for the Healy. Has been really incredible for all of us. So we just finished helping Darlene to make sure that her system is working so that she can actually use it for the benefit it is meant to. Yes. Okay. So,
I was just going to share that I had an iPhone 8 and I had to do what you did. Delete the app, reinstall it, all that, and it worked fine. Then I got a new phone. And so the same thing happened. It wouldn't go to when you chose the program, it would go back to the list. So I thought, oh, well, okay. But all I did was turn it off and turn it back on, and it fixed it. And it does it every so often on the new phone. My old phone is fine. It doesn't do that. But the new phone, every so often, it just clicks back into that pattern. So I just turn the phone off, turn it back on, and it fixes it. So it's worth a try when it happens. If you just,
Yes, well, at least now there's some options.
Absolutely.
yeah,
it does that with me.
If it doesn't work, then I can delete the app and
install it
and reinstall the app. So thank you so very much, ladies. It's working.
I encourage you, make sure that it's the pink dot app that you're doing that. Because the blue dot, if you delete the blue dot, all your data, of course, maybe will be deleted. So the pink dot is what we're talking about now, which is the microcurrent this an app. Okay, so that's the one that you can delete and then reinstall. If it gets kind of stuck on the way or while you're trying to run your program.
Yeah, because
the other thing I was going to add to that, because I have some of those problems where it disappears and everything, and if it's not really running true to the program you want, you know what I mean, I just then delete all the apps that I've opened up, and I find that helps. Do you see what I mean? It's almost like it's got too much information to deal with. So I turn it off and I just clear up all the, if I've been
Otherwise.
searching on Google for different things, and I close all the apps, and that does seem to help. I know you told me that, Momo, right at the beginning
Yes.
when we first
Yes.
started Healy. Yeah.
Well, I have a person that I loan my Healy to. She has an Android, and I don't know what's happened, but everything's in German, and we can't get the English back. Now on
Oh.
mine, I use the same Healy on my phone, and it's English.
But there is a portion in that
Yeah, but-
asking about the language, which language you want.
Right, but when
Correct.
we go there, there's no choice except German.
Oh,
Oh,
could that, I mean, how,
We've
how,
uninstalled it, we reinstalled it. I don't, it's crazy.
well, maybe that question needs to go to the customer service and let
Yeah,
them know,
I'm gonna
because
make a
it's,
ticket.
probably when they the early Healy, maybe it didn't give all those choices, and maybe whoever the person you're talking would have those early one, but I don't know. So I think the only I would say, let's go back to the horse. So go
Yeah.
back to the horse and get it from the horse's mouth, is to just
Right, we tried
let
all
them.
those other things and they didn't work, but it was just so funny that.
Yeah.
I had that.
Yeah, so send a ticket, a request to the corporate, and then let them address that, and then tell them what's going on. They will change it. And that's one thing I've noticed, that we have really good customer service now. Like like before there was nothing
Yeah.
like that. There was no customer service at all. So we're like really on our own. So, but we're doing good, really doing good. So did anybody want to say something else? I wanted to see, because I don't know if any of you listen. I haven't really had because, okay, so the WhatsApp Wednesday happens at 10 o'clock. My time totally have changed. I'm at work and I'm doing some things, and some days it's not so. So today, because I worked lately yesterday, I decided to be in the house to, just to be around. But usually now my time had totally changed, because being in office, and there's a lot of program that we working on at the moment. There's a program I'm working as a person, so time wise has kind of changed for me, or transformed, if I want to use a word that way. So I haven't been able to really attend WhatsApp Wednesday, but I did today. I listened today, and I liked some of the stuff that we're talking about. I want to share my screen again. Where was I? So I share the screen, but they today they this is show. Your person can now see you. Okay, good. So honestly, haven't been really focusing because of the so many projects we're working on at the church, and so we're doing our carpet and all kinds of stuff is happening, trying to get done, and so it's taking away the focus when it comes to this. But I'm available, still available if there's something that anybody needs to call me, and this and so. But so I want to reschedule this so that I can be more intentional, being in our conversation with at least Telegram, and whatever questions I went through today. I've seen questions that I really didn't even know it was there. Like okay. So anyway, but they're talking about this your family and friends offer. So everything other than this in gold frequency, this is gold, Healy gold, everything else other than that is half off, 50% off. So if you have anyone that you want to show, this is the best time to actually go for it. So the resonance, Healy Resonance Plus, I think the Healy Resonance, the one which is the one we had. I have to check and see if Healy Resonance has all the program that we have now. I don't know that for sure, but if it does, and it's for $757, that's amazing.
Mm.
Okay,
Still,
and
yeah.
then the app, and then we have this one's a Healy Resonance Plus edition. Don't know what additional program it is. Okay, so to really speak on that, but I think that's a beautiful price. And you know that the professional is 4,000 something, and for it to just, so this is an amazing time for anybody who want to jump in and get a really handle a hold of it. But I think what I'm sensing is that the people, let me leave it there. So anyway,
Can I ask a question? Can I just
okay.
ask a quick question?
Okay.
Okay, so like someone who bought the gold, if they wanted to upgrade to the holistic, they don't have to get a new Healy. They just put the program on the one they have.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's the
it
same
just
for the residents. But why is it that you have to get a whole new Healy for the professional?
well, I think well, I think really professional has, if I'm correct, right now has almost all the program that is not the program that subscribes program that there are programs that are subscription based. I think here the professional has all these things. So I think that's why they make sure that you have the one has everything. I don't know, maybe
Yeah, I just was curious. I thought maybe someone might know, maybe there wasn't enough.
I mean, to do upgrade, just to do upgrade into professional. I've
Yes,
never.
I thought I was upgrading and I was just gonna come on the Healy that I had. I had no idea I was getting a brand new Healy.
But did you, so you paid for a brand new, remember that time when they did, what was that? It was a 1,000 something. They
Yeah,
did,
it was a good deal, really
I
good.
was a good deal. It's actually better than this one now.
Yeah, super good deal.
Yes,
I'm
yeah.
not complaining, but it's just, I was just curious because I've been kind of having an issue with them because they took away something from me.
Yeah, I think you have mentioned it last, you mentioned it sometime
Still
about this,
working
and so,
on that. They
yeah.
haven't-
And then, so that's, could be a conversation to have, hey, had this program is gone, can I please,
Yeah,
especially if it's
I'm
something
still
that's
working
in,
on that, but
okay, cool,
what
perfect.
I'm saying is, I just maybe misunderstood because see here, it doesn't say that you're gonna get another Healy.
I think with the
Well,
professional,
it doesn't.
I think with the professional, like Mama O was saying, was the difference between, say, like our residents that we got, when we, and then the professional. The difference is the professional is including all the subscriptional programs. Like, how you had the pet one, you had, it has everything on it. So unless you took your Healy and you individually subscribe for every single additional program that Healy has to offer, which would take a long time to do, more than likely. That's probably why on the professional, it literally includes everything, including the coaching programs,
Right.
the Power of 3, et cetera, et cetera. So I think that's why they had the professional completely separate from
the others. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I just think they need to be a little more clear with their promotion. Like, when I was shocked, honestly, because I thought they were just going to do it internally and upgrade it. And then here comes this whole new Healy. It's like,
well, that's a joyful stuff because you get to have two. Hallelujah. So it's not really, I mean, for me, it's not even a concern. It's hallelujah. You got, you were looking for something to be one. Now you got two. Hey, praise God.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's just, I think that if they could just be clear,
Okay,
this
yeah.
includes a new, I don't even know what
That's
they
when
call
you're buying a brand new, that's a brand new, you're getting a brand new. So you remember that the Healy Professional, okay. So and Healy Professional, when they were talking, you remember at the very beginning, they said, you cannot, and they said, you guys remember that? Maybe you don't, but they said, you cannot upgrade to Healy Professional. So you get a Healy Professional. I remember them teaching that. Yeah, they say that at the very beginning, because remember when all the during the time when they're talking about Healy Professional, so people were asking, can we upgrade they said no, you can't upgrade to Healy Professional. You can get a Healy Professional, but you can't upgrade to it. I was saying no during that time.
An upgrade, it's a whole new.
So there's a lot of during and it could be some of the it could be some of the Wednesdays you may have missed it, but they hammered on that. Remember that the Healy Professional came later. And
Yeah.
people are okay. So people who like us who had a resonance, we're like, okay, people are asking, can we just upgrade to resonance? They said, no, you can't.
Right.
You can buy it, but you just can't do upgrade there. So that's
Well, I
probably
just
some
remember when I went to the back office and ordered it, it was
Mm.
an upgrade.
it wasn't an upgrade.
It was.
It says an upgrade. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So be
I think
happy,
it's
be
like
happy, my beautiful
right.
sister. Be happy that you got a brand new one.
Yeah,
Yay.
I'm happy.
Yay.
I'm not complaining. I was just
But they
curious.
did do a lot of teaching, Diana. They did.
Yeah, and
They
I missed
did.
a lot of that because I was in the hospital.
Yes, you missed that part. They did do that. I remember people asking questions and say, can we upgrade to professional? They said, no, there's no, that's the total separate entity because it had to deal with, the medical, well, we just said, well, I've forgotten all the words that they were using. You can't upgrade to Healy
Have to get a
Professional.
whole new.
Yeah, but I think now that, I don't know if maybe things are going to change now that they have, because we never had a Healy Resonance Plus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe from now, Healy Resonance Plus, we may be able to upgrade. I don't know. So I just, don't quote me. That's what I'm saying, sir.
Yeah,
All
somewhere
right.
I saw a list and it looked like we already have what they have. They separated it.
Okay. So maybe they
After
made
we
this
got our-
possible. Maybe they made a Healy Resonance Plus edition to be able to allow for upgrade for the professional. I don't know. So
No, I
anyway,
think it
but
was-
this is some of the things.
Yeah.
And then today, also listening to I think what's it? Doc Steve did something amazing on Mike Healy. I know I don't even know exactly how, but I said I think it's like 3,000 or 4,000. I don't know how much Mike Healy is, but I was looking at some of the things on Mike Healy. Some of the things that they actually say is that you like it showed like different places where you can put it, like just in a room, and just I remember when she was doing a presentation. When did we see this? But I just saw this today when Doc Steve. So there's a particular area even for your body. You talk about the water one. Let me see where the classic, so fatigue and all this. And so, and one thing that what he was saying today, and I don't know if any of you catch it, he's saying it's not a replacement of healing. So it is in conjunction. So you can actually be running that and then be running some, because the Healy, but the Mike Healy, let me show you guys. Lucas, Mike Healy goes 6 feet. It covers 6 feet, but in both direction, wherever you put it. So if you want to have those things going and then and run your own Healy, which is really like the individualized one, but the other ones affect like the environment where you are, whatever it is. So I thought it was so unique in that aspect. So also look at if you look at also all the meridians, they talked about they have female organs, but they working on developing. Of course, now it was a lady that designed it, which is yeah. Yeah, but so today they said that they're working on putting like main organs in terms of well-being there as well. So it's nothing in here. So
So is there an app that goes with that too? Is there an app that goes with this?
Yes, it goes, yeah. So it's like there's a little I mean, of course, you guys have seen the picture of it. So I think it has its own app. And when I don't have it, so I can't really speak about it. I just love some of the things that they're showing, so that you can run and where to place it. And then they talked about like water, how you charge your water is a charge. And so, and he did a demonstration. You just gotta get your water, and then you put your Healy there. Just you can use it for your plant. You can use it just all around for your well-being. So anyway, so I thought it was good because I know we always want to find some other ways to help us. And there were people who I think May and June, they were running May and June, they were running a promotion where you can earn a certain amount, like percentage. There were people who earned like 50%. That's who earned 100% based on the group, and so people are getting one for free, and some people are getting 50% off. So, but it's going to be available. They say, I think I don't know if it's next month. It's going to be available in US. So. And another good news is that Canada is open. Canada was open on the 5th. I was open on the 5th. So if you guys, anybody live in Canada, we just want to begin to really, share this so that they can begin to help more people.
Yeah.
That's really for me. It is. Like I shared with you guys when I went to Nigeria, and this is very expensive because of the currency in Nigeria. But when I went to Nigeria, people lined up. It's like I was in a clinic just to get, there's a clinic to get a few minutes of, healing experience, and especially people who have run tired. So we did a lot of them run a lot of like sleep program because they were worn out and all this, and the energy just did something different. People come in with different things, and I was able to help them. Of course, I told you about my mother-in-law's sister. I don't know what it's called, but it's my mother-in-law's sister. And so she's been sick for so many months, and she couldn't sleep. She couldn't sleep for many months, and then she was throwing up. So when I ran the program on her, she fell asleep. She fell asleep, and the son-in-law, everybody, they tell me what they do is that they take turn who's going to be awake with her. She's throwing up and she's awake, and they just kind of taking her back to the bathroom, back and forth. So when I ran the program, when I first run sleep, and she started snoring, and I was just standing. There was no place to sit. I was standing. I did everything I did. I was just standing up there, and then the son-in-law ran to me. He's like, "What is that?" And I say, "It's called Healy," and he has those flip phone. He's like, "Can I get it? Can I get it?" I said, "It doesn't work with that kind of phone yet, So, but maybe in the future I'll be able to." Yeah. So, but then when I was leaving that day, when we're leaving, we're getting it, and here comes this lady running from the house. You can't go until I need to get that thing. You need to do that for me again. You need to do it again. You need to do it again. We're actually gonna have to catch the plane. Huh?
The one that was sick came running.
Thank you. She ran to me in the car because we're now in the car trying to go. So, and my daughter and my grandbaby were in the car to go. She ran from the house. "No, you can't go. No, I need that. Just come to just do one more time. Just come and do. Yeah, can just do." And then I said, "No, we have to catch the plane now. We have to leave now. So I'm sorry, I can't do it over again." So just like the fact that she experienced that healing and the wellness, and it's something to share with people. It's like, again, like I say, if you eat good food, you want to share with people. Just share it and let people make up their own mind. It's not you're not selling, it's like, hey, this didn't happen. And I like that Julie said she's doing remote scanning. Yes, people are feeling something. Do a scanning, be generous with, because I know that some people don't have opportunity and they don't have that. They don't have the money. Yes, but maybe this really helps them. They can, and as time goes on, they may decide. So anyway, that's my spiel, and I think it's good.
It's true. It's true.
Destiny's laughing at me.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I'm sticking with it. That's why. Yeah. So does anybody have any other question?
Can I just make sure I understand? So with the Healy, are you saying it's only just now available to be bought, or is it?
Yes, coming to America. Like, I think they're gonna have it. You know how we have the office? I think it's gonna come in, so they will be able to order it straight from.
Right.
They mention it on the kind of the person. Hey, it's gonna be coming.
I mean, I'd love it.
Okay,
I
so
can't get it just yet.
on the
Yeah.
McHealy, then does that mean that you can run the pink dot programs within the six
yeah.
foot radius?
No, they
Oh.
see the McHealy does not replace Healy. It's a
Uh-huh.
McHealy has more of like, I showed you that is 5 feet wide variant. So when you're doing this, like I said, let's say you have your boys and you really you spoke over them, blah blah blah, this and and then you pick up one area that you want to resonate on. You put it is whatever space where they are within 5 feet. Those things they are under that frequency, and
but using the blue, I mean the pink dot though, right?
No, it has its own stuff. It has its own.
Its own
Yeah.
program.
It's a separate device.
Yeah, it has. I think I don't know if it's a separate device. So
Okay.
I think it has its own. I think I don't know if it's an. I don't quote me because I don't know. I don't know. I just started learning more of it.
From what I remember when they first were introducing it, and I thought that it was based like. Somebody was like, oh, I could have it in my car and I could set it here and it'll get the whole car. I mean, but I know that like when we use our resonance, it does, our whole aura. And then if we have somebody in the car with us and they're going to benefit from that too. But I had wondered since, the blue dot already does that, then maybe it was meaning that it would work with the pink dot.
Yeah, I think it's no. I think this, like I said today, is independent. Is what do you call it? There was a word interconnection. So it's not. Yeah, it's like let's say if I'm running kidney, let's say I'm doing kidney and I want to do I think it's like when you're hitting it in different directions, is really what I said. So but if you create this environment of wholeness and then you want to have use your Healy to do something individualized. I mean, because Healy is only how many feet? 3, it's not up to 3 feet, it goes off. So it doesn't really go that much in terms of the space, but the other one goes 5 feet, on both directions. So
is it?
I can see it.
Is it working with your bioenergetic field then? Because obviously it's not. It's not the same scalar way that they use with the coil. It's not a microcurrent.
Yeah.
So do you know what frequency it's using?
I'm not quite sure other than what I just read, what I just saw in terms of if it's a microcurrent, but it cannot be microcurrent because when they set it up, yes. So let's go back. If anybody listen, because they did all this teaching today. Let's go back and listen to that because they're going to record it. And then if you can catch up some of he said something that I probably didn't catch there. And then let's have it there so that maybe we can put it there on a Telegram group to have people. But it is something I like for the house. I think it's great. Yeah. I think it's great for even the car, because when you're running meridians, and I mean when you're running a resonance in a car, I'm not quite sure in terms of they say 3 is that up to it's not up to 3 feet apart, is it 3 feet or something, or 3 how many inches they said before it goes up, that it doesn't go that far.
So this one is gonna it's more for the environment and the group.
Yes, more environment and good. Yes. But it does show like your kidney working for the kidney, you didn't distance. So later,
So would it run on Bluetooth the same? Does it run on Bluetooth again? The same?
Yes, on Bluetooth. Yes, it's on Bluetooth. Yes, on Bluetooth. So that's something we want to a little bit learn about. In terms, I don't even know how much. Somebody who had called me said it was 5,000 before, but I don't, because it's not. I don't see it on the. Maybe I haven't checked recently on the back office to see how much, if it's there in the back office and how much it costs. Yeah, it is there. Is it there in the back office?
I don't know. Can I just
say one thing before we go? Yes.
Yeah, I just would like to work some more on the coach module.
Okay, the coach module.
We did the one, together, but I don't know. Like Julie, have you experimented with it at all, or no?
I'm sorry to say I haven't. It's been other issues going on, and I think I redid the list. The one we did, I played that the once, but I have to get my head round it. It was good though. I've got it written down what we did. So,
Right.
but
The coaching module.
Yeah.
yes,
I really,
Okay.
I've been playing with it and trying different things, but I'm really, when you've got an issue that you've had for a long time, things to get to the root of it and to have your intention, it's like you don't even know what you need to intend to get it to start, doing. So anyway, if we could down the line schedule something or find out where we
Okay,
can
if somebody want to take that on, I want to share it with you guys. My schedule. So I'm leaving to go to ministry in Jamaica on the 26th, and then coming back. I have a program on the 13th. Then I have a program on the 26th that goes all the way to 26th and 7th, a weekend or weekend. So it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So my time is going to be a bit limited. If anybody can take that on, just say, let's focus on that coaching module, because I know we have done on Power of Three, and Julie did an amazing. So if anybody want to take that on, I go. And then if there's any group, this is what I say again, if you find a group that is doing it, and then that sometimes the group wants you to be a member there, that's what they're doing now. So it's I think it's less freer than it was before. Now it's like people want you to pay to be a part of them, member. And I understand they're trying to teach stuff, so it's like it's now becoming like the people who are doing different teaching other than the corporate, so it's becoming like our group teaching. So therefore you have to pay. Like ours is open, people can actually come in, but many people it's not open. You can just go in and even on the YouTube to listen. You have to be a member and then do your own contribution. So if you find anyone that is doing that and teaching something that especially it has to do with with that coaching, let's begin to work on that. I'm saying this because I can't put I like the promise, but I like to really, my problem is that I like to keep my promise,
yes.
And that's really who I am. So I know I don't have space from now to probably like November to be able to start looking into that because of my program that is already set in place.
Yeah, well, I'll be willing to, if we just schedule, like maybe if I know the schedule, then I have time to see what I can find out and keep doing what I'm doing and share what I've been doing, and everybody else can share what they've been doing. It doesn't have to be real formalized, I guess is the word I'm looking for, but I just know that when we talk about it, it gets us motivated to
You're talking about this the coaching module?
Yeah.
Okay, so I know Destiny got it, and Destiny's I know her plate is full as well, but I know that she has a coach module.
I do have the coaching module, but I tried to use it like I did with the residents. Well, because initially, remember when I kind of got a sneak preview of it before they actually released it?
Yeah.
I had like 101 pages of like information based on my personality type, which I was like, that's a trip. But then they came out with it, and then I tried to use it the way that I did then, and it didn't function the same. So I still have yet to figure it out. I have not figured it out, but it sounds like Julie did teaching on it. So I still don't know.
I did a teaching on it.
Oh, did you?
Oh, you did a teaching on that? Okay.
Yeah, I saw the video and I just kind of condensed the video to the steps, and we actually did it together.
We did it together.
Did just a general.
And how did it turn out?
Good, and I'm still using it, but I want to get even more specific.
More details.
All right, we leaving it for you. Oh my God, feel free, and whenever you're ready, whenever you feel like.
Okay.
So you guys record that session?
Yes.
Could you go back and find where?
Can we,
you-
yeah, so we can be afresh.
Yes. I mean, we all need to be, I need to be refreshed.
Yeah.
So are we going to resume every other week? Are we still going to do this every other week?
I would say, yeah, well, it's up to you guys. When I come back, I want us to restructure stuff because I don't want to lose people, and I don't want people to just put the stuff that they bought on the shelf.
Yeah.
If a Darlene didn't know me, not really like come to me and say, hey, these things,
This is
you know,
a-
she could just got so frustrated and put it on the back burner. So I want to structure stuff and put things, and anybody
Yeah.
who's can come, who's able to log in can log in. But I want to create, there's something I want to create something that is a bit consistent and again with my time, and of course when I can't, because I am a pastor and I have to go where I'm called to go.
Yeah, but
So, so anyway,
Yeah.
so I want to create something and people just make it available for people to come in. You don't have to come in. It's not like a must, but at least so that people do not get stopped from using the
It's stuck.
device.
Yeah.
Which I said this and people laugh, and I said, I spend so much money to buy my device.
Yeah.
And because of
Gonna
what
use
I know, or even just by a little bit what I know that is capable of done it, I'm going to use it. I am going to master some of the things, and then I'm going to let other people know. Mine's going to be open unless you get to the place where it's like, oh, too many people, we can answer all the questions. You guys are there to answer. Then it's like we're limited, but now it's going to be open. Whatever information let's disseminate it. Let the people know. And then, of course, about health. And it's not like I already said, it's not just about Healy, only Healy. But if you find, today we are on a grounding, we're doing grounding. So I'm on the grounding carpet, and
Yeah.
I'm in mat, and Julie's on the grounding mat, and we did this. And so there could be other stuff that we can do together to
So-
just hone our well-being. I know
Yeah.
there are people that I talked with Nancy last time. I was talking to Nancy before. I said, Nancy, she, two of them, her and her husband, they are well, the way they take care of their themselves, and the way what they eat, and how the exercise, and the way they, just their physical way of being. This is something that you want to pass on. There's something we call a legacy. They say your legacy is something you want to pass it on to whoever. That's how we multiply ourselves. Multiplication is not always like giving birth. Again, it's giving birth, but giving birth to the knowledge, and giving birth to the understanding, giving birth to what you have, giving it to other. That's your child, that's your spiritual child, that goes on and goes on. So don't think about it. Think about, you birthing things, but allow what you're birthing to feed people. Allow what you're birthing to be given as a gift to other people, regardless of, wherever they are. Let them get that gift. So about the wellness, especially the female, God, I'm doing something crazy on the 13th, crazy out of my league, crazy out of who I am. I don't want to even say it. I don't want to say, but I'll show you guys later. But I don't want to say it on this. But I'm trying to get out of my shell. I'm trying to get out of just, I want to experience life. I want to experience things the way it is. And I want to really honor God with this body is given to me, and I want to honor the body. I want, something like this, so that this temple is, this is his house. He can use it anytime. This is the edifice is given to me to be in. This is the body we are in. Okay. And we, regardless of how it is, we want to just honor the Father for that. So anyway, I have to go to another meeting. So
Yeah.
I
Thank
really
you,
appreciate.
Mo.
Yeah?
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Please think
Always
about
love to
something.
join.
Nancy, think about putting something together. If it's a meal, if it's something like, that you want to, Destin has done amazing teaching that, and Diane and Diane and Darlene, please, let's begin to put things. It's not one person. If, let's just begin to create something, and something there's a girl, she's from China. She just didn't know what to do, but she's like, okay, I want to make sure, I want to create a legacy of like people knowing a recipe, like having a recipe from their own country. And she created
Yeah.
this in where it was a whole group of people bringing pictures of their family, making the natural food. I mean, for her, that's something she passed on to somebody, to other people, and there's a lot of people that had that experience. So let's begin to think beyond, like, hey, Healy, did it work today or didn't work today? And then go beyond in terms of taking one of those things and learning it. Julie's doing excellence about it. You guys are doing this. Just study one thing. What does he have to offer us? And then just relate it as like with your faith. Put those things, do a little research, put it together, and let's see what God is gonna do in the life of people. This should be our seed. We casting our seed out, it's our, all right. I love you all. God bless you, and see you. Should we do next week? Because I
Yes,
live on the
next week.
26th. What's the next one? What's the next day?
Even if you can't come, I think we should.
You do it. Yes, let's do it. I mean, consistency.
You can make someone besides Destiny the host.
Yes. I'll create that.
Yeah.
So we're meeting next
every
week.
other week. I forget which week we're on. Are we on or off? It's.
And if it's two, somebody prepare and do it just like doing like you're teaching the whole world. Okay. If you're sharing, just share like, I was still recording, I'm sorry. But let's share like you're sharing for the whole world, because it's an opportunity to share our life with other people. All right.
And it helps us.
Yes, helps us. Hallelujah.
It does. It's a huge. I love coming on the Zoom.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Really
I love
do.
you all. I love you all.
So
I love
are
you
we
all.
on
I
next
can't
week?
wait to hear. I can't wait to hear all of you.
Are
If you
we
want
on
to text me,
Are we on next week or no?
That's
Yes.
what I'm asking you. Are you guys ready to go next week? What's the date of next
Yeah.
week? I leave on the 26th.
It'll be the 28th.
27th. You'll be
Huh?
27th.
You'll be gone.
Yeah, you guys do it. I may get
Okay.
opportunity to enjoy it. Well, I mean,
Make me the host. I can do
I
it.
will. I will set up. Give you all the information.
Have a blessed trip, Mama.
Yes. Thank you. I will make sure that you guys have access to. So whoever want to host, you have access to everything. To be able to go.
Okay.
And then all right. I love you all, and God bless you.
Bye, everybody.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Yes.
You all next
Bye
week.
bye.